Government is trying to manipulate the concept of dumping radioactive contaminated water with the normal cooling water of a nuclear power plant. Everyone should be cautious. The global nuclear pollution is happening and Japan is trying to manipulate the narrative. They have been saying that they are discharging nuclear wastewater, but that is incorrect. It should be called nuclear-contaminated water. Currently, there is no analysis or prediction of the impact of Japan's discharge of nuclear radiation-contaminated water on the marine industry trade, fishing, coastal tourism, real estate, seafood, and so much more. There might be such analysis, but they are not fully accessible to ordinary people like you and me, and might be in the hands of various country leaders who may not disclose the information. Japan's actions are not a one-time discharge. They plan to continue this for the next 30 years. To clarify, nuclear wastewater is the water used for cooling after nuclear energy has been utilized, and it should not be contaminated because it is isolated from the reactor. Most nuclear power plants have nuclear wastewater, but nuclear contaminated water is different. It contains various infiltrated radioactive substances that can take centuries to dissipate. Now, while China, Europe, the United States, and Russia also have nuclear power plants and nuclear wastewater, their reactors are not damaged. Therefore, it's wastewater, not pollution. And although the words are similar, the meaning are entirely different. What is Japan doing is the discharge of nuclear contaminated water into the sea and land facilities, which will undoubtedly have a long-term impact on the safety of seafood products and a broad range of marine life. This is not just a matter of whether people on Earth will consume seafood and products made from the oceans in the future. Due to the Earth's atmospheric system, polluted seawater will evaporate into the sky, forming rainwater, ultimately affecting everything on Earth, including fresh water. As I mentioned earlier, the wastewater discharge is not just for 1 or 2 years, but for several decades. This means that the living conditions and the environment for human beings on Earth will deteriorate over time. In World War II, Japan invaded many Asian countries, and this time they're bullying the entire planet.